Taylor. Taylor.
Yeah.
Mate told me I had a plant pot on top of my head. What happens to the seeds you plant, Taylor? What grows? I started doing this for the age of 8 and 10. I started to see the world differently. I started to realise that time was an illusion. How? I was viewing time based upon the emotional state I was in. Did time stand still? Did time go slow? Did time go fast? I quickly understood. I nurtured my mind, just like seeds being put in a plant pot to flourish. So I started to do something. I remember doing it. I wanted to do it because I wanted to escape reality. And at the same time, I was watching 2 movies. One was Scrooge. The one thing that fascinated me about Scrooge was the 3 ghosts. But out of the 3 ghosts, the one I was more fascinated with was the one at the end.
Oh! Am I in the presence of the ghost of Christmas yet to come?
If somebody's going to take you to the end of life, who do you want to meet? And I quickly realised when I daydream, I leap. You don't leap until you're still. How far can you go against how much do you really want to know? But for people to get respect from me and take any attention to what I've got to say, then I've got to walk the walk. Hold on a minute, Taylor, this is not working for me. Not working. Let's start off with this. We never did this video yesterday. Why? Because I wasn't in the right resonance. I wasn't in the right vibration or frequency. Why was that? I don't know. Well, I do know. My intuition was talking to me, and it was telling me, do this tomorrow. Do this tomorrow. And I tried to fight it. And then I let my intuition win. And then what happened was, last night happened. So this video wasn't meant to be done yesterday, because I'll tell you why. When I'm going around the nature trail in the loop and I'm walking through the week, I get back to here. I've lived the week. It's a deja vu. But I walk back through time. But guess what I do last night? When I go back around the nature trail last night, I do 2 things. I go and walk through my day that I've just lived. And then I walk back through time and I come back to the present. But then what I do is I go right up the back and I sit on a bench and I can look down and see the loop that I've just went round. So I'm now the observer, I'm not in it. I'm not associated to it, I'm now disassociated. And I sit back and I go at that. Just like the image that I put up with the tree and the bench. I sit on that bench and I look at the loop and say, wow, for this morning and what I said I was going to do, I was more productive than I said I was going to do. But what if I never did that exercise? Would that be as productive? Absolutely no chance. Because the same response I'm getting for everybody, show me next week. They can't show me because they're not even thinking that far. I'm the guy who's thinking that far in 10 years. I've mapped out my life to 2030. I've done the nature trail loop in 10-year chunks. I also do it in 7-year chunks, 5-year chunks, 3-year chunks, 1-year chunks. Then I put it into quarters, then I put it into weeks, and then I put it into a day. Then I go back and revisit it, and then I evaluate it again. Then I sit up at the back as the observer looking down at my life. I've been doing a test for the last 3 months. I've been practically doing this my whole life by asking a question. But in the last 3 months, I've paid real attention by asking the question, can you point to next week? And they'll go, I've not even thought about next week. That's what they say. Now, the concept of my life is, people do say don't look too far in, but I'm conditioned, my mindset is why I'm like this every day is because I'm at the end. So if I'm at the end, that's the anchor. The anchor to the nervous system is I've constantly got every single day I'm saying this could be your last day, this could be your last day, and it's a fact, it could be. Who knows? It's the average base of my starting day starts at 4:02 in the morning. And I don't finish to 9:02 at night. People say, oh, that's a long day. It's not a long day. What's a long day? How long's a second? How long's a minute? What's in between a thought? But let's strip all this back. How can you do that? How can you go from non-runner to climb Kilimanjaro, have a day's rest and then go and run a marathon? Imagine this right now, because let's get you into the zone. You've never ran before, and you're waking up tomorrow morning and you're going to make this commitment right now. You're going to say, I'm going to climb Kilimanjaro. I'm going to do it with 20 weeks training only. And then when I come after this, I'm then going to go to the start line of the Tanzania Kilimanjaro Marathon. And then I'm going to do that. Right, how's that possible if you've never ran before, if it's a completely unknown? Timelining, quantum leaping, meeting the guy at the finishing line, meeting the guy that's already climbed the mountain. I've had 2 conversations with these guys. They've been on my shoulders even before I went to Kilimanjaro. When I went to Kilimanjaro, I created twins, 68 twins of me on Kilimanjaro, and I wrote them out on a map and put crosses next to them. And then I went round the nature trail and imagined I was meeting them all. There's multiple twins, the finishing line going on, but I says, I don't know what direction I'm going. How do you not know? He says, well, I need to tap into my coaches, because now that we've done this, I need to tap into people like Doug White, etc., and ask them what's beyond that. Because if I try and manifest it, I'll just do it with what I know. If I work with coaches, they're going to install things that I don't have today. They'll slide other things in, and that's what Doug White did. He just kept sliding things in. I just kept connected to them, and the next thing there was a 2020 vision. So it was a 5-year endurance plan. But what I was doing in this state of calmness, heartbeat below 68, resonance sitting at 8 to 10, our total alignment, fixated going forward, creating the future selves and walking towards them. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? But I'm doing this every single fucking day. I'm in the fucking nature trail, obsessed. What am I doing a day? What am I doing in a week? What am I doing in a month? What am I doing in a quarter? What am I doing in the next fucking 10 years? So I'll tell you something. What are you constantly repeating in your head? What's the frequency and vibration that you're constantly in? People that come to me, it's about changing a completely re-blueprint. That's a fucking thing. We're all obsessed with these things, aren't we? Oh, hurry up, get Wi-Fi connection. I'm going to update my fucking iPhone. Over your fucking head. I'm executing every single day. 2030. I'm meeting that guy. He's fucking sitting up in that red chair now. And I stare at him every fucking day. Because, see this? This is small. How big do you think? This is small time. Kilimanjaro. Run a marathon after it. I'm going up there every fucking year. I'm going to base camp every year. My intentions are reach your peak events, Kilimanjaro for the next 10 years every year. Everest base camp every year for the next 10 years. What frequency do I need to put myself in to be able to do that? So I'll ask you again, as you watch this video, what's the end of the day? What's the end of the week? Where's the end of the month? Where's the end of the quarter? Where's the end of the year? Where's the end of the 10th year? Where's the end of fucking life? What do you want your legacy to be? And let me be clear, and I have no reservations in saying this to you. You want your life changed? This is the fucking place to come. And if it scares you, that's where change happens. Walk towards the door. Just don't open the door and take a sneak in. Fucking walk right through it. No, it's me ripping up your blueprint. And you actually have to go and see yourself. And I'll give you a timeline on it. When people come to me, there's a Storm and Norman theory. 3 months. It takes 3 months to pull yourself over the other side of the bridge. It's like the wee car you used to pull back and then you let go. And it just shot. Be ready to take your seat. Make sure you strap in and fucking hold on, because it'll be like Top Gun in the fucking jet. That's how you'll be feeling. Over and out.